Alright, it's recording. Yay. Go lovely out, really. But, yeah. Okay, anyway. Cold. Oof. Winter. Look, it's, it's really shouldn't be this much of this crap this early. But, it's always, that's the new pattern anyway. Winter comes hard and early. Yeah. And, that's the way it is. Anyway, so hopefully it'll be like last year, and January and February will be benign. So, yeah, hopefully, right? Hope. What the hell is this? Have deers worn this path down like this? Amazing. They're using my path. Fucking bastards. Anyway, no bears. That's good. This is a little tricky here. Yeah, a little dicey. Okay. Subject. Okay, I might as well do the Anacontavad thing again. And sort of the gray text was ragging on pessimism, and Anacontavad's basically just doing this same old crap. And somebody posted a comment on one of my videos just saying life is, period. Yeah, that's what it is. It just is. And so it's the same crap of somehow as intellectuals, we're not supposed to do any better than life just is. Yeah, and for Anacontavad, we're not supposed to do any better than some sort of I have a horny or a hungry, therefore I must obey it, I must be obedient, I must be subservient to it because I have a hungry. No point in denying, no point in suppressing or controlling. Well, he did make an implication that he does think people have to control these impulses. And now I guess the point is whether or not you should complain about the dilemma of your impulses. And I don't know what his point is then. It sort of gets lost. I mean, if you're going to argue that the appropriate thing to do is control yourself, then there's no point in arguing about this crap, because that in the end, that's all there is. And the reason you're going to do it is because you're going to acquiesce or concede that your psychology is probably crap. And you don't have to get all guilty about it. You don't have to... Yeah, that was another wacky video. Professor Anton did some video talking about grief, and he turned it into some sort of guilt video. You're just like, grief and guilt are now the same thing? Every time somebody dies, I'm going to feel guilty because, I didn't pet them on the head beforehand or something? Or I, still owed them $5? What the fuck is all this crap with all this guilt crap that these people are living with? I just totally can't relate to this shit. I mean, I am not saying I've never been guilty of anything. I'm just saying that I tend, when I recognize that I've been an asshole, I tend to say, I'm sorry, I was an asshole. I mean, I tend to resolve the guilt. I don't wait until somebody's dead and then say, oh, I waited too long. And even if I did, I'd just say, oh, I waited too long. That was, bad move on my part. I'm not saying I don't have things that I feel bad about, because I do. But they don't... It doesn't own me. Guilt. It's just a useless pile of shit emotion. So you just deal with it and you say, okay, well, my bad. I sure learned a lesson. And you try to do better next time. There. Expunged. I don't need a God to forgive me. I can recognize when I was an asshole, and I can call myself an asshole and say, gee, you were a double asshole that time. It's not hard to do. Well, whatever. I just don't get it. So maybe this is something that other humans have a problem with. But from my perspective, I don't understand the conversation. I don't understand the point in it. I don't understand anything about it. It totally mystifies me. It really is lovely. Yeah. One thing about snow, I mean, it does clean everything up. Gives you this nice framing of pieces of reality, and like ups the contrast, and creates all this sparkly arkly. But anyway, so I guess we do that with our own psychology. Is if we got a blanket of guilt down, it makes us see other things or something. I don't know. We come up with all kinds of silly metaphors, I suppose. But I'm just not getting any of it. And I'm certainly not getting this idiotic notion that life is just life, and that we don't do any analysis of process and function. That we don't sit there and do the obvious and try to understand what we are, how we function, what the the native construction is, and what the ideal function is. Right? Native construction, natural construction, and then intelligently discovered functions beyond that. We're not owned by the original construction, the native construction. We can function way beyond ape or lizard, and it's just silly to say that we're tied to it somehow, and that even acknowledging it means we have to accept that's who we are, and we have to be like Popeye or something. I am what I am. I can't be anything else than Popeye. I'll never know nothing. I'll never think nothing. No. That was just bullshit. Ooh, this looks a little spooky. Yeah, no, me no likey. So hopefully I will not end up in the water. Wow, this is really not to my liking. Maybe I'll try a jump instead. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's really slippery. I mean, I could dig sand, but I don't think I want to do that either. But anyway, the water does look kind of low. I think if I leap correctly, maybe I could leap across over here. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, that looks so much easier, Gary. Look at it, it's just so easy. No problem, you just leap. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's a dumb move too. What's the smart move? Where is the smart move? Whoa! Get off these roots. That would be smart. I could just run across the thin part there, maybe. My boots are fairly good, but I don't know if I really want wet feet. So many decisions. Yeah. I don't really. I'll be going upstream forever here. Fuck it. I'll take my chances, I guess. Where was I? Oh yeah, about to fall in the water. That's it. Okay. I'll get to that, and then I'll finish the video. Yeah. Let's see, is there anything I can... It's not even accessible dirt here. So everything's covered with all this crap. Leafy material, maybe. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. I can't even get to the water. Little leafy material. Whoa. Okay. This, I think, may be a winning strategy. Leafy material. A little bit of leafy material. Don't need any on that one, but it's flat. Don't need anything on that one, there's snow on it. Yeah, that one really does need something. Rocks. Well, fix it on the way home. Yeah, I'll fall in the water on the way home. That's even better. Alright, where was I? Oh. Sorry, painful for you, but somebody was here on a bicycle. A little bit compulsive. And a horse. Bicycle and a horse. Yeah, so life just isn't just life. And I mean, just the idea of it, the whole idea of the replicating, future-seeking, biological mechanism is a story. Its evolution cellularly is a story. Its evolution divided nucleus kind of style is a story. There's a whole bunch of very interesting stories, and they have nothing to do with being just is. They're a lot more than just is. So, and certainly our function isn't just is. We are completely mutable and moldable and shapeable in terms of our function, and therefore these conversations are sensible. Ooh. I don't know what that is. It's a dog or if it's a dog, it's a big dog. If it's a bear, it's a little bear. Damn. They're kind of round like bear, but I think it's a dog. The claws look like dog. So anyway, yeah, it's a dog, I think. It's a dog with a round paw. Yeah. I hope. Famous last words. It's a big fucking dog. Find a good track, I'll show you. It's big. It's like a size 5 or something. Anyway. But there are some big dogs walking along here. So, it could be a bear chasing the horse. Yeah, maybe that's it. Where was I? That's a big, look, that's a big fucking track. Big. It's a little dog track too, though. Maybe it's a big dog. I'm gonna go eat the little dog. Never mind. So anyway, as we, go through life, we're acquiring knowledge of tracks and information and stuff, and that knowledge changes the isness. Okay, it informs us of an isness that's bigger and longer and wider, and it just adds way more to it. And this just is stuff just doesn't go anywhere. It's not an intelligent response to inquiry to say it just is. That is the ultimate in cop-out. So I am kind of distracted by some of these prints. Alright, that was a horse on top of a dog print. Okay. A horse, when it's on top of a dog print, can look just like a bear print. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I'm not that afraid of bears, actually. Where was I? Alright. Still working on this. Just seems like a weird thing to say, to have to sit there and argue that, here we are sitting here having these conversations. We see this progression of human intelligence through time, this acquisition of knowledge. We're continuing to have conversations and continue to refine our understanding. And then there's these people who are jumping up and saying, pretty much, stop it. Don't do that. Life just is. Let's go to the whatever, the free food bar. Let's go to the buffet table and pick out, and quit this worrying about economics or functionality or better efficiency. Better efficiency? Who the fuck cares about that? Except the thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people who have come before us, who have been dedicated to finding ways to improve the human condition. Oh yeah, so let's just spit on all their graves and all their work and just pretend life just is. And we're not supposed to try to figure out how to be better at it. Yeah, I mean, how gross. And that's basically what Anaconda is doing, is he is so obsessively devoted to this inane sense of special individualism. Yeah, I'll come up with a physics term for it. Special individualism. That we can't make any statements about categories of functionality. We can't tell the difference, because we can't tell a can of peas from a banana split, and we can't tell a dog from a cat. We can't tell, I don't know, a person half run over on the street moaning from a person having sex, because we're just too fucking stupid. And you all stand up and applaud when he says that. And yeah, I'm like, what? He just called you too stupid to recognize the difference between a can of peas and, a space shuttle. And you're applauding. Wow. You people really are dumb. Yeah, he's insulting your intelligence completely. I mean, couldn't insult it more completely. And you're saying, thank you. You're so right. I am totally retarded. And you're right. I can't tell the difference. I can't understand, comforting and torturing. I can't tell the difference. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? No sale. God. How do you people have broadband? You're so fucking stupid. How do you manage? How do you how do you survive? I just don't get how you can be that fucking stupid and survive. There's just no reason you should be surviving. There's perfectly good people with brains that can't survive, and yet shit like you, who's too stupid, to tell the difference between petting the cat and raping the cat, somehow, are surviving. Something's fundamentally wrong here. Must be the CIA. Yeah, conspiracy, that's it. I blame a conspiracy. Come up with a truther theory for it. Okay, I guess that's enough. Alright, sorry. So I'm having a weird day. So it seems appropriate that the video would be weird. I really didn't get enough sleep. I'll be posting a couple of me and Anti-Bullshit Man had a conversation. But, I did stay up way too late. So I'm way too wasted today. I don't know if that's the reason. I also got, my throat's fucked up and, whatever. I'm just uncomfortable as usual. Anyway, until the next time and such. Jesus. I'm tired. I had to wear boots. I'm tired now. I'm taking a nap. Anyway, till next time. This glove. I forgot my gloves. So I had to wear different gloves. They're actually kind of nice. So anyway, till next time. Really.